Hey guys, Mason here. Now, unfortunately, this week we got our first snowfall up here and the temperature started dropping. Now that reminded me a little bit of what it was like this spring when Mrs. Mason and I went for a 2-up ride to test the new Cogent suspension. So that's the one we're going to share with you today. 47.3 mpg on the last one. It's not bad considering I was going through so much water.
Where should we go?
Well, I don't know. We can go anywhere we want.
I know, wherever you want.
What are you thinking? Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just go.
Okay.
I was going to crank that suspension a little more. We'll do it the next stop.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Comfy?
Yep. You?
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Very. This is much better. I got my pillion back.
Your pillion, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're calling me these days?
Well, that is what you are back there, you see. I can't actually call you pillion because that's what Scratch uses to refer to his wife.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have to go back to Mrs. Mason. But...
Right.
Oh, it's windy today.
It's windy, yeah.
So when was the last time you were on a motorcycle? Did you get out? Were you out last year? With me?
No, I don't think so.
We did the Lion's Head run, was the season before that.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
And is it every bit as scary as you remember?
It's not scary with you.
Riding on the back with me, I mean?
No. It's never been scary with you, ever. No, it's fine.
Well, we're sort of test and tuning the new suspension here today.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know.
Oh, it's super comfy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would notice the difference more than I do, but I'm comfy.
No, it's really good. I'm gonna give it a. I want to see what it can do, so we'll crank it right up when we stop.
Okay.
Because that should be about what's set for 2-up.
Yeah.
That's a lot. You know, it's heavier than riding solo or riding camping, so it should be the top of the adjustment settings, I guess.
Yeah.
We should be able to take it right to the max.
So, remember we saw, was it a video where we saw those, yeah, there was the couple and they had all the luggage and that.
Yeah. Oh, just recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they would have had to have had it on the highest setting too, or?
Well, they may, I don't, it depends. I don't even know what suspension he's put on that. But if it's the stock, then yeah, it's at its max, and they'd sort of be just pogoing along down the road.
Oh, okay.
Now, when I put that other coil spring on, that really helped. I had that on when I took my sister for the ride, and that really helped. But still, nothing like what this is capable of.
Yeah. So they might have had to use something
I think
special.
they would have done something very similar to this, especially if they were planning on traveling together.
Right. Well, they had a lot of luggage, so
Yeah.
they were heading somewhere.
That's right. It's one thing to go out for a coffee like we're doing,
Yeah.
but it's another thing to head off on a multi-day. You need to do some upgrading at that point.
Yep. For sure.
Anyway, yeah, fun to play with. I forgot, so I meant to do that today to see what it could do, but it's very easily adjusted. This with the way it's set up. I just turn the knob and it adjusts. It adds rear preload.
So that's easy.
Oh, it's very easy, which is the main reason why I wanted this system.
Right.
No, like if you have to get out hammers at a punch, you're not going to do it.
No, that's right.
Especially not if this is like a 10-minute ride and then it's got to go back to where it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has to be easily adjustable or people won't use it, I think. And the same with the front end. It's just these bolts here on the tower. You just turn those in and it adds preload. Pretty simple.
That's easy.
Oh yeah, very. Now unfortunately we may have headed in the wrong direction for
I was
warmth.
gonna say we should have headed south rather than north.
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah. I wondered about that.
I don't know why, but I always go north.
I know. I know why.
Because there's nothing south?
No, because this is your territory. This is
My old stomping ground?
yeah.
That likely plays a bigger role than I want to admit.
Of course it does.
You hanging on?
Yep.
Oh, this is just like it used to be.
What do you mean?
Way back in the day on the sport bikes.
Yeah.
With you on the back.
I know.
I have missed it.
And a lot. You've missed it?
Yeah, I have missed it.
Yeah.
Yep. Makes the
that's good
bike
to
super
know.
planted. I've always said that.
I know. I don't know what it's like to have someone on the back. I remember riding around with the girls when they were little, but they'd be on the front and we'd
Yeah,
be
that's
riding
right.
around the lawn.
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, always on the front there. They weren't capable of hanging on real well.
Oh, that's right.
Had to kind of box them in with our arms.
Have you had one of the girls out with you?
Oh yeah, they've both been on this, but nothing this year yet.
Oh, okay.
I honestly thought it's been a bit cool for them.
It has been cool.
Yeah. Like, it's one thing for me to put on all my gear, but they don't really have the same quality of stuff.
No.
So they bundle up, but they'd be freezing. I did a ride on the back of old Mason ZX6 once. And we went from here to Wonderland, and it would have been this time of year.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was awful. Not only is the rear pillion seat on a ZX6 not much fun, but cold. And the worst part is you get down there, right? So 3 hours.
Yeah.
You get down there, you spend the day, and then after dark
It's
you gotta come
night.
home.
Yeah, it's at night.
It was awful.
Oh, no doubt.
That's a standout as being one of the most comfortable I've ever been in my entire life.
Well, if your ZX12 was any indication of comfort, then I can imagine a ZX6.
Oh, I think it was worse. I think the 6 was, yeah, it was a smaller rear seat, let's put it that way.
Oh my gosh.
And my knees were even higher yet.
Oh, I don't even know how I unfolded myself to get off your bike. Back
Yeah,
then,
at least it was
awful.
big.
I know.
Like, at least the 12 was like a physically big platform. It had a really long wheelbase. But yeah, not good. Still not good.
No.
Your ankles were about the same height as your ass.
Yep.
And that forward lean, right? Which is really hard on me as the driver.
Yep.
Because not only was I bent double, but then you almost have someone laying on your back. And even if you can hold yourself off while we're riding,
Yes.
you can't when we're braking.
No. Oh
You
my
know,
gosh,
and that's
no.
the thing. It's like, yeah, it's.
And there's no way, like, no matter what I did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like what I held on to, like
No.
you just can't help it, right?
No, that's right. Good times, eh? I don't miss it.
I
don't miss it one bit.
I really don't.
So this section here will be the test. This
Okay.
is the test of the
Oh, this is
suspension
the
because this
bumpy.
is bumpy.
Yeah.
But I think we're just going to float over it. Oh, that's amazing. That is actually amazing. Last year, everything on my dash went.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. It's made a massive difference. It's hard to explain, but
Okay, now I think you're hitting them all on purpose. Sorry. I'm like, I'm pinching your jacket.
what are you doing to me? There.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, here, you get it.
Oh God. Honey,
What?
I don't think this is a good idea.
That's fine. Hey. I have found that you just never know what you get. Some of those clips are just the coolest ever.
Oh boy.
Your old view was skewed. Thing I found on the trip, it's accessing and putting this away.
Oh man. Jeez.
That's difficult. Get off my back, chick.
I know, right?
God. Typical wife. All over my back.
Brother.
This is a big bump.
Oh, it's pretty. Whoa.
Yeah, it's too bad you don't like camping, because we totally could go camping on this.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, thanks, no.
I can't, however, tow the travel trailer with it, unfortunately.
No. You go with the boys, babe.
Yeah, I know. It does
That's
work
always-
better, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it really does.
Totally.
Pretty back here, eh?
This is quite the hill.
This, yeah.
It's crazy that it's so hilly back here because it doesn't,
Yeah.
like, from the highway, it doesn't
No.
look like it would be.
Well, actually, even on the highway, you do some pretty
Yeah,
good
a little
elevation
bit.
changes.
Yeah, not as much
Never
as
really
this
thought about it before, though, but this is a cool little bridge.
in the middle of nowhere.
And every time I stop on it to take a picture, a car appears.
Oh, really?
And you would wonder from where.
That's cool.
Isn't that
Oh,
neat?
it's so pretty.
This whole thing's been through hell and back, eh? Like, what had to hit it there to bend that girder like
Oh
that?
my gosh, that's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, totally wild.
That's a hell of a hit, I'll tell you.
Jeez. It's such a narrow bridge. It's
It is.
crazy.
It's a cool spot.
Yeah, really neat.
Well, thank you very much for coming for the ride.
Thank you for having me. That was fun.
If it warms up again this week, we'll do it again. We will go and get a coffee. All right, bye-bye.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, hit the thumbs up button for us. It goes a long way towards helping out the channel. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button in the upper corner for new videos every Sunday. Be glad to have you along for the ride.